One thing that has always terrified me is YouTuber meetups, because they can basically go any way. They can be very well constructed, or they can be an absolute mess. And today I will be talking about the latter, with the situation with one of the biggest Twitch streamers, Kai Cenat. Kai Cenat. I meant to say Kai Cenat. Now, if you don't know who Kai Cenat is, he actually recently broke the record for the most subs gained in a single subathon, dethroning even Ludwig. And Kai's streams have always been very impromptu. It's usually people walking into the room, people he calls up. Like the one time he called up Ice Spice.
109,000 people here, you're not famous?
Nah, because that's you, like, you famous, like. So you bring the crowd out. You feel what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, I was never a famous type.
I like with less than like 1,000 followers.
Oh yeah, I don't even. That's not even my count for real. Like,
nah, 1,000 is beast. I like with less than like 10K.
Now, Kai is quite an adventurous individual, and he had a very nice idea to give back to the community. Why don't I do a giveaway of free PlayStation 5s to my fans? Now, this is the bit where I'd say the PS5 has no games, despite me wearing a PlayStation shirt, but to be fair, there is Call of Duty and FIFA, so there's 2 games. Now, Kai did like a fan meetup for the giveaway, and he basically just said, let's go down to Manhattan, New York, and do the giveaway. I want to keep in mind, his fan base are enormous, million. Now, you can imagine what the response would be to a fan meetup with absolutely no preparation whatsoever, no event organizing, no planning, no queues, not even any security. It was complete carnage and basically almost shut down New York for the entire day. And he's now being charged with 2 counts of inciting a riot and also unlawful assembly, as when he did the giveaway, thousands of people descended to Union Square in New York. Apparently as well, the NYPD made 65 arrests, and out of 30 of them, they were Zoomers. The event was unpermitted and not sanctioned, and rapidly grew to thousands of young people who, Madary said, attacked officers instead of complying with orders to leave. The chief implored parents to step in. It's like, okay, Kai Cenat fans, your mum's calling you for alphabet spaghetti. You got to wrap it up. There's no PlayStation. So Kai kind of realized there was absolutely no security. There was no setup. There was no planning. There wasn't even the little rope barriers that you get at airports to stop people queue jumping that are probably going to queue jump anyway. So he took off. He got in his SUV and he tried to leave. But even here, they are trying so desperately hard to get on top of that SUV. You've even got people inside the SUV, Kai's friends, pushing people off the top. It's insane. And they're just giving them absolutely no room to leave. Also, I like to point out the fact that Fox, I'm not sure why, they sped this clip up to 2 times speed. So it looks like one of those like reaction memes with like the top text, those Instagram memes that everyone yoinks. Me on my way to 7-Eleven. There's even one point here as well where Kai manages to finally escape. He takes off and they just chase him. Like the 300 of Leonidas' Spartans. It is insane. And then you can see them going up the road here. And I think at one point, one of them actually falls off. Like he's okay, he's uninjured. But like, it's so dangerous to do that. It's crazy. Yep, there you go, falls off. But still, you have people on their mopeds chasing him. That is insane. Also, unfortunately, at the meetup, you had a lot of degenerates, the kinds of people that go around and just ruin everyone else's day for absolutely no reason. There was some fights, there was some police arrests, and also at one point, there were people like just breaking into the back of like delivery trucks, stealing produce from the back. Nothing to do with Kai, by the way. There was no challenge where Kai said, if you rob the back of a fresh direct truck, that gives you a 10% increase to get the PS5. That was never said. But still, people are going to do it. The problem is, this happens time and time again. It's herd mentality. If you see someone rob the back of a truck or dance on top of a car, you think, okay, that guy's a loser. He sucks. But when there's hundreds of people watching you, you've almost got your own Twitch audience. You got your own clout. And then people filming you, you think, okay, I can't act like a bitch boy on camera. I got to like, you know, man up a little bit. Manning up being, you know, committing petty theft. There's some more examples here as well. Like some of the Kai fans just jumping on top of this car, throwing cones at it. Like that's hilarious. Lamau. I'm actually laughing. Like these people, like this is not Kai's car, by the way. This isn't one of Kai's fans. They're just dancing around on someone's car. And you might think, okay, they're doing a little dance. They're doing a little dance. It's fine. Well, there's someone completely ruining the sunroof, the top of the car. You've got the guy. Gee, look at this setup here, bro. I gotta move the camera for this one. I'm putting effort into this slap. Look at this here. He got the goddamn DSLR and then the phone on top. This guy's making like a war documentary or something. God damn. So yeah, you've got these people here just being assholes, but again, like because they're being filmed, they're not going to stop. It's herd mentality. If you saw one guy doing that in public and no one was around, you'd probably think, okay, he's probably on drugs or something. But here, it's almost like it's allowed. Like people are clapping, they're applauding. And here as well, someone's, you know, using the car as a trampoline and then just completely ruins the windshield, which is probably gonna like I don't know, like, to anyone who's American that watches, I don't know if you've heard of auto glass repair, auto glass replace. They ain't fixing that, believe me. There's even one point where the NYPD had to give a press statement, and they are talking about Kai Cenat like he is a level 5 Godzilla threat. Like they need to deploy the Transformers to take him down or something.
Became aware of a crowd forming in Union Square. It was quickly determined that an influencer was posting on social media about showing up to Union Square and was encouraging all of his followers to come to the park. There were some posts also about giving away some gaming systems.
I like how it's just classic boomer. The fact that they call a PS5 a gaming system. I mean, if they called it a no gaming system, I'd kneel, but like that.
At approximately 3 p.m., the post went viral, and thousands
The post went viral from the influencer.
of people began to arrive at Union Square. Soon the park and the surrounding streets were overrun with people.
It wasn't people, it was Zoomers. Like, okay, let's get that fact straight. These were not fully grown adults. These were little children. They were not adults.
Obstructing both vehicular and pedestrian traffic. The NYPD responded by calling a mobilization in response to the large crowd. As the crowd...
I do want to say, the fact that it's the cops in New York, the fact that they didn't fire tear gas grenades at the children, that is amazing. I genuinely expected that. Maybe some flashbangs as well.
The crowd grew, so did our mobilization. The crowd was swarmed when the influencer finally arrived at the park. Individuals in the park began to commit acts of violence towards the police and the public. There was a construction site within the Union Square Park, and people broke into the park and they began to throw articles that belonged to the construction site: paint cans, bottles, rocks. You had people walking around with shovels.
You had people walking around with shovels. They were trying to find diamonds in Minecraft. But yeah, overall, it is just a crazy situation. Obviously, if you do any kind of meet and greet, you know, get the proper setup for it. Get security, get an event organizer. Like me, for example, between the 7th and 10th of September, you can meet me at Insomnia Birmingham at the NEC. That is Birmingham in the UK, not Birmingham, Alabama, because I don't know why I would go there. Also, at that event, I'm actually doing some exclusive merch, like this little cap here that says based on it. You want a cap that says based? Of course you do. We got t-shirts as well, some exclusive posters. I've started doing this, but there's a link in the description for like every Pyro Live video leading up to the event where you can just, you know, buy a ticket. Like, to see me, it's free. You just need to pay to actually get into the venue. So yeah, feel free to stalk and harass me at that event. Also, to wrap up the video, quick little mention to all the people that are like members of this live stream channel. I am going to start live streaming again soon, very consistently. I'm sorry, there's been like a huge break. I kind of got caught up with main channel videos, and I know that Cruelty Squad took like 8 months to make. I kind of want to get the main channel videos out every month or so. Basically, streaming was taking away from main channel work, but now I'm in like a good level where I'm balancing it out, so I will be streaming again soon, so the money won't be wasted. Only mostly. But yeah, what's the moral of today's story? Kai Cenat shouldn't have shot an RPG in his living room.